Hello YouTube. Okay, so I got a message on my phone this morning and it said, ta-da! It is my 2-month Dreadscapes. So since I started my locks, they are 2 months old. I just woke up a little while ago, took care of some morning chores, and so I will remove this. I slept in this. Okay, I have been playing with my hair a little bit too. So we will see what everything looks like. Okay, I'll let you see the back. Turn around here. Okay. Yep, you can see the back. Okay. I will pick up some. Now, my hair was just washed a couple days ago. Whenever I wash my hair, it gets very loose looking. Even though I'm in the very lumpy, bumpy stage. See how fat and thick some of these are. Some of my locks are very, very thin. My hair touched my butt in the back. It was past my belly button in the front, and I want you to see, other than these two extensions I just added to my own hair while watching TV last night. I guess my own hair is down to here. And so I've lost a lot of length. Well, there's some longer pieces of my own hair that you can see in there. Just like the wispy ends, or what I call the paintbrush ends. You can see the paintbrush ends in there. Yeah, so yeah, my hair has lost a lot of length. Hair in my mouth. Up top here, the reason I added some of these colored locks was that my own hair was only this long. Okay, so they were only to here. And I've got kind of a short one now. This one, I just pulled in some more of my baby hairs. As you can see, I get these baby hairs, tons of these baby hairs. And yeah, so this was all loose hair this morning. I did just a tiny bit of crochet to pull some of these in, and I have loose rubber bands. There's a guy on, and I'm sorry, I don't remember his name, but his locks are incredible. He's had them for 18 years. He keeps the sections immaculately tidied up. Like I said, his locks are all uniform. They look great. My hair will never do that because see how fuzzy I am? I am very fuzzy. So my root bases are constantly going like this, and even with the loose rubber bands on them, which is not hurting them locking up at all the root bases are going like this. So I have to constantly pull them apart and rip them apart. I don't know, since I did it again last night, if we can find one. You hear the rip? Yeah, I just ripped those apart again. So yeah, and this one I did a little crochet because let's see if we can get another one in here. You can see that I haven't touched. See the difference in them? See all the loose hairs? And that's what happens after my wash. Now, I don't sit here and crochet my hair all the time. I let it do its thing. It has the wispy ends on it because you can see how much length I have lost. Like I said, my hair was below my belly button. So you can see I've lost a lot of length. And then all I've got is these tiny little ends that are not going to do anything. I mean, they should just be blunted up. And if they are, look how short my hair is. From down here to here. That's why I'm adding some extensions, because it's just too short for me. Who knows how long I'll keep the extensions in. You know, they're 100% human hair, ethically obtained. And the ones I put in that I got from Sally's, these were, gosh, I think they were like $89.99 or something like that. And I got the lightest blonde, and then I colored them chrome because obviously you can see how well it matches my hair that's coming out. But these are so scratchy, they feel like plastic to me. Really, seriously. And even after they got colored and rinsed and everything, they still feel really scratchy. So if I go from my own hair and slide down my fingers to where this starts right here, the difference in texture and scratchiness is just incredible. So I'm not pleased with these at all. I went back and I talked to them about that. And so I bought some, I got them for 30% off because I had a coupon. But I think they were normally like $144. And the hair was a little bit longer. Instead of 18 inches, it was 22 inches. And it had a little bit more hair and it felt incredible. And the lady said, oh yeah, this is wonderful. I haven't taken it out to do anything with it yet. I haven't colored it or anything like the purple, teal, or the chrome color. So, you know, just wait and see. I'm using up the other ones that I've colored. Now this one, I tried a different thing. Instead of painting it with a paintbrush, I just cut this much of it and I threw it in a baggie with the hair color, and I just squished the hair color in it, you know, in the baggie like that. And then I just let it sit in the baggie for like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. And then I took it out, rinsed it, and hung it up to dry. So that is the purple one. This is the chrome one that I did. So you can see a lot of the blonde didn't take the chrome, but I kind of like the different textures in there. It makes it look more natural. So yeah, this is the scratchy hair. So I'm using that up. Was just one, I think it was just one package of it. Maybe it was two. I think it was just one package. So I'm using that up. And then I will start on the good stuff. And I may end up replacing some of these really scratchy ones. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to try and get a bunch of extensions put, especially in the front here. And then the top layer of the back, so that my hair is back to its normal length. But yeah, who knows if I'll leave them in. Anyway, so I want to show you a couple other things. Okay, so as you saw, I had my dolly locks, and I just call this a tube cover. I don't know what it's called, if it has a name. It only stretches one way, and I didn't realize that, but it only stretches one way, okay? So it doesn't stretch the lengthwise, it only stretches the widthwise. Somebody in the group, thank you so much, told me about Buff, B-U-F-F, where you can get these. I think they're like $10 a piece, and they've got really incredible colors. However, don't go there yet. Another person, thank you so much, told me about them on Amazon, where you can get 9 for like $15.99 Prime. This morning or last night, I found 9 of them, incredible colors, incredible, for $7.99. So I'm going to order probably 18, you know, I'll probably get. And I love the tie-dye, and I love the, oh, I can't even tell you what type of a look I like, but I like more of an alternative, you know, like really cool, almost artistic looking. But they've got art, they've got one called Colorful, one called Lovely. They've got all different kinds of camo. Let's see, they've got something called Wave, I think, and it's like to represent the ocean. Look at my hands are going with the water. Yeah, so I'll put the links for all of this stuff below, okay? And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about my hair real quick. I know this is getting kind of long. My hair is naturally drying. The picture that you see will show my hair before locks. Looks silky and long and, you know, wavy, and just really, really, I'm lucky to have really pretty hair. Well, truth is, my hair is very dry, and now that I'm letting it go even more dry, like I said, everything wants to like Congo together, all my root bases and everything. So that is, if we're going to talk pros and cons real quick, that is a con, but it's a constant pulling these apart, you know. Yeah, and I just did it, and even with that, you know, there's still, I can find some, and they'll, oh, I don't know if you heard that, they still have to be ripped apart. So, yeah, but other than that, guys, I love my journey. I am at the loopy, lumpy, bumpy stage. Can you look at that? Look at the lumps and bumps in those, guys. Yeah, so that is the stage I'm at. Very loopy, lumpy, bumpy. Like I said, a lot of times after my shampoo, see how loose my hairs look here? Now I can go in, I can take a crochet hook and kind of pull in some of those loose hairs just so that they don't all try and Congo together. But, you know, will I do that? Who knows? You know, I may or may not. So, sorry about all the... I have kittens and bunnies and little babies, so yeah. Well, actually all my kittens are gone now, guys, so I just have my adult cats. Yep, all my kittens have gone to their new forever homes. So anyway, that's where we are with my hair. I'm loving my journey. I wish I knew about this, you know, or really thought about it before, but I guess everything in its own time, you know. Look at that one. Everything in its own time, guys. And so when I did it is when I was supposed to do it. That's the way I look at it. And yeah, so because I'm only at 2 months, these are not dreadlocks, these are locks, matted sections of hair. If you're new to dreadlocks, when you do start your locks, whether you do the twist and rip method, which I can show you really quickly, and forgive me because I'm going to hold this like this. Okay, so we twist twice and then we rip. 1, 2. Okay, so you see how that's created that big mat? Now I kind of run my hands over it. I go back to the end, I twist twice, and then I rip again. Now you can use a back combing and you can pull the knotted part closer to the root base if you want to on your own hair. But the reason I put it in my mouth, I don't have any other way to hold it for you while I'm doing this. So I hope you forgive me for that, but it's all washed and clean here. So yeah, so I held it by the weft with my teeth. This is the weft that I was trying to explain to you before. It has a little, you know, all this hair is sewn onto that. Yeah, so that's one way to do it. And another way, and unfortunately, I do not have a back comb. So the other way to do, to start your locks would be to do the backcomb method. And what you would do is you would be taking a comb and you're going to backcomb it, you know, first with long strokes, and then, you know, then you do real short little strokes with your comb, and you can see how that's all making your nice matted mess. Now, let me tell you the difference very quickly before we get off here. If you do a backcomb method, your locks are going to be tighter, shorter, because most people, if you go to a salon and have it done, or even if you do it yourself, if you do this backcomb method, most people go over it with a crochet hook, okay? So with the backcomb method, you'll notice that your hair will be shorter, quicker, and fatter quicker, okay? So they may look more like mature locks right when they're done. But what these locks do, they eventually, they shrink up, then they start lengthening out again. They may shrink up again and lengthen out again. Now back comb will be shorter, fatter, quicker. Twist and rip, you'll retain your length longer, usually. I didn't. You know, but you can use a crochet hook on both methods, or you can do neglect, natural. Some people even call the neglect freeform. But what you're doing with natural is you throw away your comb and your brush. You continually wash your hair, but you never put a comb or brush or run your fingers through it, and you let nature take its course. When you do the neglect natural method, be prepared for at least 24 to 36 months before you get really dreadlock looking locks, okay? You will see a lot more lump bump matted look with the neglect freeform method. And if you want to go ahead and separate your areas, you know, so that you can have some control over them, so that you don't have one lock that is this thick. You know, on a freeform, you can kind of just pull sections that naturally formed apart at the root base to try and keep them a little bit more separated, okay? So that's your neglect, natural or freeform method. Most people that I know of online have either gone to a salon or had their friends help them, or done, like me, done it completely themselves with one of the twist and rip or backcomb methods. Okay, so I use twist and rip. But yeah, so that's that. And my 2-month Dreadiversary video is way too long. Very quickly, did I talk about this? I don't think so. This is my fun new toy. I've had it for a while. It is called the SPIRALOCK. I thought it was going to be thicker than it is, but it's actually much thinner than even my pinky. It's felted wool over wire. I love my particular colors. These are definitely me, the purples, greens, teals, ocean blue. These are my colors, okay? I love them, obviously. So what you can do with this is a number of things. 2 ladies in Australia make these. They have an Esty shop, SPIRALOCK, SPIRALOCK, okay? And the ladies live in different areas of Australia. So I don't know if that means that one might get your order or one might do one portion of the order. So what I have done right now, you can flip your hair down and put it on. I've just kind of lifted my hair up and I've wrapped it, you know, so it's like a big ponytail there, okay? I actually love it when it's really high but off to the side and my hair all cascades down over here. That's such a fun look. Another thing you can do is make 2 like dreadlock ponytails with it. So you can actually, you know, make 2 ponytails by, you know, doing something kind of like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, so this is a really fun dreadlock tool. Of course, you already saw the tube. I told you about the amazing links that I'm going to put below. Then you can get whatever bandana you want. I actually got this one at the dollar store. And look at the colors on this, guys. Is this amazing? They're just amazing. And of course, you can wear it as a regular bandana, you know. I'm sure your hair is a lot thicker than mine because I've got young baby locks. And my young baby locks haven't gotten to the really super thick part yet. And the reason they get thick, guys, if you're new to locks or starting locks, is because the hair that you normally see in your shower drain when you take a shower, or in your hairbrush or comb, that hair no longer will come out of your hair. That hair will stay and go into your locks. That's why your locks get more compact, they get fatter, okay, and heavier. So I hope that this 2-month Dreadiversary video has been helpful to you. If you guys have any questions about it, I am not a loctician, I'm not a hairdresser, I am just a mature lady that decided to start locks because I love expression. I really do. And I can't tell you, there's no words. I am so in love with my hair right now, and it's given me such a relationship that I've never ever had with my hair by doing this. And instead of the vanity thing, you know, where you, I never was into that, but you know, I know a lot of people, they color their hair, they straighten their hair, they curl their hair, they braid their hair, you know, whatever. The cool thing about this is as it goes on its journey, you know, I mean, yes, I am coloring some extensions. Yes, I am adding some extensions to it just, you know, because I'm getting so much shrinkage. But other than that, I wake up every day and I don't really have to do anything with my hair. Nothing. So, yeah, and it's really nice. And the fact that I don't have to shampoo it all the time, of course, I wasn't anyway. But yeah, the journey is incredible. I love it. I love touching my hair. I love the people that I'm meeting on this journey. I love my subscribers. I love all your questions and comments, and I love the groups that I'm in. And guys, you know, if you want to do this, do it. You know, I mean, you may get negative comments. You can see some of my other videos about that. But yeah, it's a journey that I just can't even explain. You know, it is spiritual in nature for me. It is a personal in nature for me. and it's just so fun. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember, you guys are all amazing, just as you are.